All right. What's up, everybody? Welcome back. Wanted to do cover this press conference update that they came out with earlier.
See if he starts talking and what
See if they have any new
tells us.
information.
You can see them all hugging one another, though, before. This is really hard for them. It really difficult. He is first walking over to talk, to say hello to some of the other people who have been here. This is the command staff of the Sheriff's Department. And LAPD is showing up. That's the chief to show his condolences. Other agencies are letting them know that they are also grieving for them, and this happens in this kind of case. But
we're
waiting for Sheriff Luna to walk up to the podium, which he is expected to do at any moment, surrounded by LAPD Chief McDonald and others. Let's hear what he has to say. We're ready for you, Sheriff. Thank you.
Well, good morning to everybody, and I want to thank you for being here, and your patience in waiting for us. We've been very busy, as you can imagine, over the last several hours. I'll be the only one speaking today, and I'll be answering your questions after I speak. But if you look around me, the team that I have, that I'm surrounded by, members of the board, my partner, Jim McDonald from the LAPD, Tony Maroney from LA County Fire, CHP. I could go on, and I'll talk about some of that as we go on. So it is somewhat of a beautiful day today weather-wise, but there's definitely a black cloud hanging over the Los Angeles County Sheriff's Department and our county family. This morning, shortly after 7:30 a.m., an explosion occurred at our Special Enforcement Bureau.
All right.
Arson Explosives Detail facility located in the 1000 block of Northeastern Avenue in East Los Angeles, which is right behind this hill. Tragically, there were 3 sworn members who were fatally killed that were assigned to our Arson Explosives Detail. No other department members were injured or transported to any hospitals. This is, unfortunately, the largest loss of life for us as the LA County Sheriff's Department since 1857. Between all 3 sworn members, they had served our community proudly for 74 years, and that's amongst all 3 of them collectively. 19 years, 22 years, and 33 years. And at this point, we are not giving out their names. One of the reasons it took me a while to get out here, one of my priorities is the families of our deputies. And I've met with several of them this morning. There are still others who are on their way. There are others who have not been notified. The last thing I want to do is them to turn on the news and find out that way. So thank you for respecting that at this point. My second priority were our employees. Our employees are hurting right now. Members of our Special Enforcement Bureau, other members of our Arson Detail as well, Arson Explosives Detail. In regards to the details of what happened, I'm going to give you what I have right now. There's a lot more that we don't know than what we do know. But our intent is to look at this from the very beginning and figure out what is it exactly that caused this tragic event. Currently, our homicide detectives are on scene, and they are investigating the deaths that are we are being assisted by the Federal Bureau of Investigation, who are investigating the post-blast portion of this incident. You have seen other vehicles other than FBI. You've seen the ATF here. They will be assisting the FBI as well. I am very grateful to the bomb squad of the Los Angeles Police Department. And I mentioned Chief Jim McDonald standing behind me here. They immediately came out to assist after this explosion occurred. to render the devices safe. And just so all of you know, they were just rendered safe within the last minutes, right before we walked out here. So it was still an active scene. It wasn't stable, and definitely a very active crime scene as we go forward. At this time, we do not know the cause of the explosion. However, the specific area has been closed off due to the ongoing investigation. We believe there is no threat to this community. Actually, I could tell you there is no threat to this community. This is an isolated incident. And again, no threats. We have road closures, Eastern Boulevard between Blatchard Street and Lotta Drive. And again, I do want to thank all of our local partners, our local elected officials that are here to help us get through this very difficult time. We have our Psychological Services Bureau personnel on scene that are assisting our employees at this moment, along with peer counseling and chaplain services. And as I said earlier, I have met with 2 of the 3 families thus far. And as you can imagine, those were extremely challenging conversations. So anyways, ready for questions.
What were the attempts to remove it and transport it or render it safe here on the spot?
Those are all good questions that Pete just asked. Now that the investigation has started, now that the investigators can actually get in to the scene that it was just rendered safe, we will be able to answer all those questions. Too early right now to be able to answer that.
Were there other military style or military grade explosives nearby that were rendered safe by the LAPD?
We will know that hopefully in the next couple of hours.
Sir, were they moving these explosives from one place to another? Were they investigating existing explosives already in the facility? Or what were they doing?
All these questions are really good questions, and they're the questions that we have as well. The investigation is just about to get started on all this, and these are all the questions that we're going to want answers to, and we'll get them. But simply, right now, I wanted to get out here. I know all of you have been waiting for a while. I'm giving you the information I have, and we're not there yet. Thank you.
Can you say something in Spanish for us, please?
Let's wait for the English, and then we'll do the Spanish afterward, if that's okay.
Sheriff,
are you able to say
to the bomb?
We heard that someone was injured as well and taken to the hospital. Are you able to say the status of that person?
Earlier, we had 3 fatalities of our employees, which I call heroes. Are very heroic in the work that they do. We had no other injuries other than the 3 fatalities. And just so all of you know, the members of this team, I've heard over and over the word elite being used. I think sometimes that term gets overused. But if you're familiar with our Special Enforcement Bureau, they're the best of the best. And the individuals who work our Arson Explosives Detail, they have years of training. And these members, usually the average calls that they go to in dealing with some very dangerous situations or items average about 1,100 per year. So these aren't people who don't do this very often. They are fantastic experts. And unfortunately, I lost 3 of them today.
Sheriff, regarding what happened here, why were the materials brought back? There was a possibility that they were asleep. All the protocol would be to take the race on. Why was it not done out there? Why was it not done out there? The process of trying to move them to transport them to handle it.
Those are all questions, Pete, that we're going to get to. We need to go from A to Z to know exactly what happened. That's why we have our partners here from the Federal Bureau of Investigation that will be conducting the post-blast. There'll be a lot of details coming out there eventually. ATF is here to assist them, the National Response Team. These are individuals that are have a lot of expertise in what they do. And again, all the questions being asked, very good questions. But if I waited to get the answers to those, I'd be here probably in 2 days. And I'm just trying to get out here in front of all of you. The question is, are we anticipating a procession for our 3 heroic deputies who passed away? And the answer to that is yes. There will be a procession. I don't have any specific information on that, but it'll happen the next several hours.
Sheriff, we understand that you're still gathering information, but perhaps because of the nature of what we're dealing with, we know for everything. Let's just tell us a little bit about the vehicle that you're driving, or anything at all that you did, any kind of preliminary indication, because as you have said, you guys know whether it's preliminary or settlement. This seems to be something completely out of
I don't have the answers to those questions yet. And again, getting out here, trying to be out here at this time to inform all of you, our community, to know what we know at this time was very important. Again, all of you are amazing. You're asking very important questions, and we're going to get the answers, I think, to, if not everything, to most of them, but we just simply don't have that information at this time. There is currently an investigation going on to determine what happened from the very beginning to the end. I know everybody wants answers. Please understand, we just rendered the scene safe. Within the last 30 minutes, the LAPD bomb squad rendered the scene safe. We have to go back, investigate what happened from the very beginning, and we'll get there. Just not going to happen this soon. I would be very irresponsible to try and answer a lot of these questions without the information that I need to positively give you facts, and I don't have the facts at this point.
Sheriff, we understand that you're telling us everything you can tell us, and we understand we got to wait. By when, roughly, you think you can have another press conference to tell us?
No idea, probably.
We'll, through our Sheriff's Information Bureau, we'll put something out in the next couple of hours of when we would have more information. But I'm going to tell you right now, based on my experience, when we're conducting these type of investigations, it doesn't take hours to get some of this information. It takes days and weeks. We do not rush this investigation. We want to make sure that we're extremely thorough. Ladies and gentlemen, we lost 3 lives, and we want to make sure we know what happened. We don't want to repeat for this. And again, all the questions that are being asked are very legitimate. There are other law enforcement agencies who have bomb techs, not only around the country, around the world, that want to know what happened here. So we want to make sure that no one else, we don't repeat this, right? So thorough investigation will be done by multiple agencies, and we'll get back to you about it. It sounds like everything is repeat questions about the incident. I can't answer any of those right now because we don't have those facts yet. So with that, thank you all, and then we'll keep you updated on any progress on anything else. Appreciate each and every one of you. God bless you.
All right, you have been listening there to Sheriff Robert Luna talking about what happened, and he said something really important. He said, up until the point I came out here to have this press conference, the scene was still very much an active scene.
Yeah, they just.
All right, so that is the update, which they couldn't, I guess they couldn't really say much. So don't really have much information about what exactly happened. He did say homicide, but I don't know if that's standard. He said currently our homicide detectives are on scene. They're investigating the deaths that are we are being assisted by the FBI. I don't know if that's standard procedure, to rule things out or what's going on. But, and they had a procession. They did. I wasn't home at the time, but I did see this a little bit here. They had some chopper feed. At least this. Yeah, they have a procession here. Horrible, man. Horrible. And, yeah, people, they need answers. Those families need answers. What the hell happened? Did they use a robot? Was this an accident? Well, Was it on purpose? How did this happen? Very experienced people in the field. Apparently, Trump filed a lawsuit. Officially filed a lawsuit. Trump officially sues Wall Street Journal. So he made good on his word. Dow Jones, Joseph Palazzolo, Keith Rupert Murdoch. Okay, so he put it right in. So they're going to have to put their money where their mouth is. We'll see if they're ready for it. One of the interesting theories, though. This is for the Oakland cop? Oh, I'm sorry. You're right. Thank you for correcting me. Oh, geez. Thank you, Calvin. I saw this pop up earlier. I thought it was for this California. This is Cali, but not for the 3 cops being killed. Okay. Well, thank you for the heads up. I guess that hasn't happened yet. Oh yeah, the lawsuit stuff. So they're gonna have to put their money where their mouth is. One of the theories that people had and they were talking about was some people had said that they thought this was Ghislaine Maxwell, that she had leaked it out, the supposed letter, birthday card, and that this was like a little a little heads up, like there's more where that came from. You guys better work out and let me out of here. That was one of the theories. I don't know. But I thought it was interesting they didn't put out the letter. Why not put out the letter? Wall Street Journal. I don't know. So we'll see. I'll be following that whole situation. Let me see here. It is Felony Friday, guys. So we'll see what's popping. Okay, we'll see what pops off today. It's already been kind of crazy with these 3 officers. There's the CEOs from that job. CEOs that were fired. CEO and HR staff lady caught cheating. Both married. Oh, man. Both married. The company has responded. We could do a live on that someday. I don't know if it's at some point we could. Cheating. Oh, no. But some people are into that. Some couples are into that stuff. Some people are married and they just stay married. They don't even love each other or they hate each other. But they said that this astronomer HR chief, Kristen Cabot, appears to be married to the CEO of Privateer Rum, who bought a house with him just 5 months ago. I don't know. Maybe I'm on some House of Cards shit. You go date and have sex with whoever, and I'll go date and have sex with whoever. And some people into that, and then, they do what they do, and then they kiss each other, and they're like, love you, honey, love you too, good night. Some people into that. But, and Gavin Newsom's not wasting any time. Gavin Newsom. Oh my God, this is crazy. Hold on. All right, hold on. Let me show Gavin Newsom real quick. Gavin Newsom not wasting any time. Where's his ass at? Where's the profile? Am I spelling it wrong? Gavin Newsom. There it is. He went ahead and posted this shit. He ain't wasting no time. This is the picture of the couple, but instead I guess they made a meme out of it and put Epstein and Trump. Try your best, but you don't succeed. Gavin not wasting any time. Careful. Don't get sued, bruh. Don't get sued. When you try your best and you don't succeed. Oh. Also, there was a 61-year-old apparently sucked into an MRI machine. What the? Sucked. Long Island man, 61 years old, dies after getting sucked into an MRI machine while wearing a large metal chain. Wow. The freak accident happened when the man was pulled into the magnetic imaging machine by his large metal chain. How big was that chain? This chain must have been big. If this shit, I mean, this is gold, right? So I don't think this would get pulled, right? What kind of metal chain was he wearing? Was he wearing a dog collar or some shit? Or fucking, if this thing starts tugging on me, if it's between me and this necklace, this shit's gonna pop. All right? What kind of shit did this guy have around his neck? The unidentified victim suffered a serious medical episode and was pronounced dead at the scene. Officials said the man was not a patient, but was accompanying someone who was about to undergo a medical scan. What the? I smell a lawsuit. Mm-mm. He was not authorized to be there. Yeah, he was dropping somebody off, but this is DEI. Big fake chain took him out. What kind of chain is getting magnetically pulled? That's what I'm saying. What is he wearing? What is that? Flavor Flav? To take your whole body and lift your ass up? This shit would easily bloop. He must have had like some fucking like a thing like this hanging, and the shit like tugged his whole body. Who wears a chain that big? Wow, that's crazy. I don't know. Something's not right with that whole thing. It's a weird story. Weird. But all right, guys. I will catch you later. Happy Friday. Hope you guys are safe. I don't know what I'm gonna do, man. I'm gonna be chilling a little bit. I already went out today. Maybe do some gardening. Oh, I gotta water the plants. I thought about going to a movie with Maddie, but I'd rather go like earlier in the day or something. These freaks are out on Friday night, you know? Go like early afternoon or something. It's 5. It's still early now. 5, about to be 6, but I still gotta watch the new movie, Final Destination. I haven't watched it yet. Maybe I'm not ready to watch that kind of shit. I'm already paranoid and freaked out. I already, like, because of like all this true crime stuff, everywhere I go, I'm always thinking of the possible scenarios. Sometimes I'm thinking, like, imagine a piece of plane just randomly falls on me, or a plane crashes into the house, or a car hits me, or somebody runs into it. Every time I go into a place that's crowded, what if somebody comes in here and starts shooting? There was this guy today. Where was I? I was at CVS or Walgreens, and I was standing in line, and there was some guy. I'll leave it at there was a guy. The thought in my head of what if this guy's gonna blow this shit up? He was kind of standing around like with no purpose, and I was just kind of like, what if this guy blew this shit up, or start shooting up this place? I think like that all the time, so I can't watch I don't know if I could watch Final Destination again. The series. I've seen the old ones. I know there's a new one that came out. And then every day you're watching these freak deaths, freak accidents, or intentional deaths. It's like, Jesus. You got to be thankful to be alive, because every day some weird freak stuff happening to people. Look at this guy got sucked up into a machine, and that's it. What happened? What's everybody going off about? Oh, I see you. That's a fear I have while getting MMR done to my... Oh, you have titanium rods. Yeah, you really have to communicate, I guess, with these people. You never know. They can make a mistake. I think I am paranoid. Alan! Well, we'll see with all this stuff happening, and then this Epstein stuff too. Some people got mad at me yesterday because one of the lives. I guess I'm not even allowed to utter the topic of the Epstein stuff, the drama that's happening. I can't believe we even talked about it. All right, guys. I'll catch you later, man. Love you. Bye. Be safe. Bloop, bloop, bloop. Thank you so much for coming through. Thank you for coming to the second channel. Appreciate you guys. Ashley, be safe. I don't like crowds either. I can't. I just can't. Like too crowded. You know what I mean? Like, just like it's. I can't, man. I just. Ugh.